Welcome to another The Compass 77 video. Today is February the 18th, 2019, and it is another Come On United Manchester United video. Manchester United just under 15 minutes away now to go to play Chelsea in the next round of the FA Cup. This is going to be a tough one. It's going to be an interesting one, I think. Both teams I think would really do a lot of good for both teams to win this game and to progress and to win the competition. I think that we're going to win it, but I don't think we're going to thrash them. I don't think if they win, I don't think they'll thrash us. But as I said, I do think we're going to win this one, and I hope we do. I know Chelsea recently lost 6-0 to Manchester City. I think our form is it's not as definitely not as good as Manchester City's form, and that's why I really don't think we're going to see that kind of results. Of course, I've waited a little bit with this video. This is going to be one video by the pre-match and the post-match thoughts in this video. The lineups, I'm going to go quickly through them. Chelsea: Kepa, Azpilicueta, Luiz, Rudiger, Alonso, Kante, Jorginho, Kovacic, Pedro, Higuain and Hazard. And I think, looking at that starting 11, say if they didn't make any changes, they can, because they've got Caballero, Christensen, Zappacosta, Barkley, Hudson-Odoi, Willian and Giroud on the bench. I'm sure they will, but if they didn't, then I think their main player today, if there is a game winner for Chelsea, I think it's going to be Pedro. I've got this feeling that Pedro is that kind of player who just can just spark into life in different games, and I think this game might be it. I don't know why. I just feel like if Chelsea win, then I think he's going to be their game winner. I just got that feeling. Yes, Hazard can have a good game. Higuain, yes, he's probably going to be up front, so responsible for trying to stick the ball in the back of the net when he gets his chances. But I think Pedro, for me, he's that threat. He is that threat. Willian and Giroud off the bench, they can always cause a problem. I might, if I was a Chelsea manager, had this squad, I probably would have started with Giroud and possibly Willian as well. So that's just me. But Manchester United, this is because this is Manchester United. I'm a Manchester United fan. I want Manchester United to win. Our starting 11 is Romero, Young, Smalling, Lindelof, Shaw, Herrera, Matic, Pogba, Mata, Rashford and Lukaku. Really happy that Romero's playing. Young, Smalling, Lindelof and Shaw, it should be okay with that defence. Smalling, I don't know. For me, sometimes great games, sometimes not so much. But Lindelof, he's in good form. So if anything, I'm really counting on him to be that rock in our defence. Herrera, Matic and Pogba, that's becoming like a standard midfield. That's kind of like the core of it, having Herrera and Matic in there so that Pogba can play with freedom, which is something I really like. Mata, Rashford and Lukaku. Well, I think that Mata and Lukaku are in this side because Martial and Lingard, injuries in the last game, can't really be involved today. I'd like to see Mata score. If he can get a goal, that would be great. And Lukaku needs a goal. He needs a goal, and this would be fantastic for him. Yeah. De Gea, Bailly, Dalot, McTominay, Fred, Andreas and Sanchez on the bench. Sanchez, hope he comes on and hope he has a good game as well if he does. And yeah, so these are, as I said, hope we win. Confident, not too confident. Chelsea are always a threat, especially at home. But we're Manchester United, and I hope we're going to win this one. So I'm not going to predict any scorers. Just come on United, Manchester United, come on. Oh yes, and the post-match thoughts to this video are coming up around about now. Chelsea 0, Manchester United 2. Manchester United through to the quarterfinals of the FA Cup this season, and I am chuffed. I'm recording this on the 19th. This is evening time. I've waited almost a whole day to record this video. it's just been walking around today with a big smile on my face, and just happy that we won the game. It was a fantastic performance. Yes, at times Chelsea had the ball and they were attacking and they were trying, and we had to do some defending, but that's the part of football. You can't just attack and expect for that. You've got to also expect that there will be times when you have to defend, and that's then how do you respond to those moments. And we responded really well. Yeah, there were moments where, for example, Shaw and Romero coming together to stop, I think it was Pedro from shooting on goal. I think it was Shaw who actually just got to the ball first, put it out for a corner, but the ground he made up was fantastic, and it was that kind of like that kind of drive to get to the ball first, that hunger to get to the ball first. And that was just one of those moments, not just from Shaw in the game, but from a load of players on our side, that we really wanted to win this game, that we really wanted to have a positive response after the Paris Saint-Germain defeat, because that was important. That was very important to see how we would respond, because we don't. I mean, on paper, that competition, it's going to be difficult to get back in that. But the FA Cup, this is where we've got a chance, I feel, to win a trophy, and it would be massive. It would be fantastic. It would be great if we could win this trophy. It's not going to be easy in the next round of Wolves away, so more about that in a different video. But yeah, this game was really good. I mean, we got 2 goals in the first half. Pogba crosses into the box for Herrera, who's coming into the box from deep, headed down in the goal. Fantastic, 1-0, and then we got the second goal right before half time, which was a fantastic time to get the second goal. Rashford crosses into the box, and this time Paul Pogba with the header, 2-0, and we kept that. We kept it. We kept a clean sheet. We kept 2-0. And yeah, it was fantastic. It was just fantastic. And, just give that moment, some of that moment now. Yeah. Yes, I just really happy about this result, because it's not easy to beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. It's been really difficult, especially in recent years. And I think, yes, they're not playing the best football at the moment. Yes, there are issues in their camp, but sometimes you've got to also be able to take advantage of that, and I think we did. They created some chances, but to be honest with you, if I was a Chelsea manager and at that team, I would have probably started with Giroud. I would have probably started with Willian. He came on, Willian. He looked very positive, I have to say that, when he came on. Hudson-Odoi, who's been... Yeah, I don't know why he was on the bench in a game that's, you win, you go through, you lose, you're out. And in that kind of game, you should really be using, getting those kind of players onto the pitch. I just think something's not right there. But Manchester United fan, I'm okay with that. I'm happy. We're through. Our players. Yes, we didn't have Lingard. Yes, we didn't have Martial. But the players who came in, for example, Mata playing in his favourite position, like a false 9. Great stuff to see, and yeah, just great performances. Pogba, as I said, Herrera was unbelievable for such a captain-like player, a leader. Herrera, and great solid performance as well from Lindelof and Smalling. I thought those two were really good. Romero, he didn't have a lot to do. He was in goal. It was a good thing that David De Gea was given a rest. But yeah, when Romero was called upon, he didn't have much to do. But when he was called upon, he pulled off the saves. He was good. He was solid. I just think it was a very good game from a lot of those players. Sanchez came on. He didn't look too bad. I think Sanchez is slowly going to get his form back. He just needs minutes on the field, and I think we're going to see Sanchez play really, really well, which I hope so, because when he's on song, when Sanchez is on song, he can be one of the best players in the world. That's the truth. I mean, he showed that at Arsenal. He can show it at Manchester United. He just needs that, that run in games and minutes on the pitch. Will he get them? I don't know. Hope so. And yeah, it was good to see Pereira coming on. Andreas Pereira getting quite a few minutes under his belt as well, coming on as a substitute. So that was nice. I like the way Ole Solskjaer. He's intelligent. He knows what the club's about. He's in these games, especially. He's letting the youth also play. He's letting players who may play less games play in these games, which is, I think, a healthy situation. And yeah, 2-0, Stamford Bridge. We won it 2-0. I'm happy. I'm delighted. Great that we're progressing in the FA Cup, and I just hope now that we can carry this form into the next games, and when the time comes to play Wolves away, that we will play really, really well as well, and hopefully progress from that game. We'll see. But as it is, for this game, for this video, thank you for watching. If you're a Manchester United fan, I know you're happy. If you're a Chelsea fan, well, commiserations. Maybe next season you'll have more luck. Maybe it'll be a better season for you. But if you've watched this video, thank you very much for doing so. Feel free to subscribe, like, comment and share. Notification bell if you want to stay up to date with everything The Compass 77. And I hope to come back with another video very, very soon. Come on United, Manchester United, yes!